Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 4, the Greene Family Legacy, where don't you give me that, Michael. Look, we're having a terrible, terrible tragedy here. Two of our rabbits have been eaten by foxes. You guys, I can't believe it. Two of the rabbits that actually we were very, very close to as well. So unfortunately, Fern did see Mage Daisy, none other than the Mage Daisy, who, if you guys recall, was the Bun Bun who actually gave Fern a super special gift of a book about fishing. Fishing Volume 3, See the Fish, Be the Fish. She knew that Fern loved fishing and she gave us this like high-end, high-level fishing book that I need to figure out like, where's a good spot to put this? I want to leave more of Fern's clutter like out because it's just so freaking cute to see like sprinkled all over the place, and I want her to be able to like just access it. I want a big pile of books. Doesn't that sound so cozy? Being able to peek around her little cottage and just see like big piles of books hiding everywhere. All right, that sounds amazing to me. Even if the books are kind of floating in midair there. Here, we're gonna make this happen. I want to make, ooh, over on her desk. I know, here, we'll put the vampire tome that we somehow found in the house over there, and we'll put the fishing book up over here. And then I will start searching out things that have 1.5 million slots because I just want to leave Fern's clutter absolutely everywhere because I think it'd be so freaking cute. But you guys, the Mage Daisy got killed by foxes. And even though today is Reflection Day still, and I came up with the new challenges for the week of Gene wanting to talk to Fern about his desire to try for baby and start a family and be a real family with her. Kind of a huge deal that he randomized that as like the event of the week that's going to be his challenge. We have to get Fern to also want to try for baby, and then we'll say that they've decided to start a family together, but they're still missing that step of saying that they're in love with each other. So Fern actually randomized giving Jean a rose, which I decided means that she needs to go ahead and make 12 rose bouquets that she's going to leave all over like the living room in here, and or maybe some are even more romantic. And then she's going to tell Jean that she's really fallen for him and just like put her heart out there and kind of risk like exposing the most fragile depths of her heart, that she really loves him. Spoilers, he's gonna say he really loves her too, but it will finally put that out there so that can be behind them and they'll be a real husband and wife couple and really ready to move forward with Generation 4 already. My little Simsies, like, please hurry up. But we cannot do that when Fern is going to be completely distracted by the fact that the rabbits are dying off. And to be honest, Gene is kind of feeling a little bit insecure because he completely flunked that audition. And as a result, he had a failed resolution. So he needs to set a new resolution, and he's actually going to try to be decent at this acting job that he got offered because he thinks that it'll end up offering a lot of money and he could really help to take care of everybody with that. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. What are you up to, Gene? He really is trying to like understand these plants more. Here, if you want to understand some plants, spray for bugs, wall. Meanwhile, I had an epiphany. Fern has now become a member of this community. I no longer need to send her out to run for literal sim hours in search of people. We will now utilize our connections, and when we need to see an NPC to complete these freaking errands, we will have them come to our home by giving them a call. Ergo, we are working on tummy pangs, and we have now called Michael Bell, who is actually the creature keeper, desperately to our home to talk about the fact that our rabbits are being eaten by foxes out in the yard. And I think there's the nefarious fox Garth Wild, who we've always had a little bit of a fighting sort of relationship with. So I think number one, we definitely are being told maybe we need to like light up the area a little bit better if we're worried about our chickens like getting eaten. So I'm gonna interpret like Michael giving us some advice about that. But we really need to get some of the animal upgrade parts. I cannot upgrade our anything until we have the upgrade parts. So like if I come over here and I try to upgrade for the Fox Be Gone alarm, we need 2 livestock upgrade parts. So we're gonna come over and talk to Michael about that. An assortment of ingredients, and if you're lucky, a freshly prepared meal. Let's see. And then none of these have anything to do with the upgrade parts, but maybe we can ask him for more help. All right, so that's what we're working on now, because dead bunnies is not a romantic situation to fill a room full of roses and propose love for. We're gonna get this out of the way. Also, Gene, before I forget, and before I let him actually go ahead, I think he's a little distracted, and so I'm actually gonna have him come over and check for open auditions while Fern is talking to Michael and trying to get to the bottom of this. All right, Michael. Okay, here we go. So there's an audition Tuesday. So I wonder if he would take like a really early audition. Critters from the Marvin Forest. No, I don't think he'd want that one. I think he would definitely want Last Town in the West, guitar level 5. I think they're like the Dignity and Decorum don't have an offering, and I feel like we need to apologize to the Dignity and Decorum people because I love that idea of it being a long-running series. And so what I think I'll try to do is see how long Jean gets to become a a member of the Dignity and Decorum cast eventually, because I love the idea that they're filming it in Hinford on Bagley, but we would have to make sure that he never misses recording a session. And I think that would be a really fun challenge for Gene. And as soon as he did, we would say that he lost that role. And even if we like found the Dignity and Decorum thing again, we'd say it's a different kind of historical sitcom. So what should we call it? Dignity and Decorum. Okay, we'll apply for Last Town in the West for now. The gig is on Wednesday, but I really like the idea that at least once a week, once we get access to a role, we have to complete that role again once a week in order to say we still have our part on that show, and then to see how long running Gene can be in that show. And we could even make him his very own special, like lifetime awards if he ends up like starring in a series for, I don't know, we'll say each week is a season. Maybe he could star in a series for like 10 seasons without missing a single episode, and we could say he's a megastar of Dignity and Decorum. I think that would be a really fun, immersive way to play Sims. If you're not here for the immersive gameplay, literally, I don't know why you're here, because like half of this is my own D&D-esque designing of my Sims game, but I hope you're having a good time. So let's do the following the inspiring story of the townfolk of Alcuin Springs, it was their mesmerizing dance numbers and uplifting ballads that turned public opinion against the cartographer cartel. Yes, okay, we'll do that one. So I think Gene's just hopeful, and he's like, maybe I should be, you know, putting a little bit more effort into this. So he's thinking about that. Oh, and I guess that means I can have him make a new resolution too. Make a resolution. Let's do complete aspiration milestone. That might be kind of tricky. Get promoted. That might be really tricky, but let's grab that one. All right, and now he's feeling good because he's made more effort. And I guess before I have him spray that, we'll have him appreciate this and then come over and take care of all that. There we go. So Gene's feeling good. He's kind of introspective and quiet. He hasn't really been talking to Fern about this and all the stuff that he wants to do, but still. All right, meanwhile, let's come over, offer help with errands. Let's go ahead, ask about hobbies and skills just to keep Michael busy whilst I am trying. Compliment outfit, be thankful. Wait, I'm missing my Parmesan? No, I had the Parmesan. I had it. I know I had it. I made the eggplant Parmesan. Where did it go? No, this is not good. Where did my eggplant? Did she eat it? Where's my eggplant Parmesan? Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna have to talk to Michael about like, okay, there's the pumpkin scones. I literally made that Parmesan. I remember. Oh my gosh. All right, here, let's throw these at Gene and we'll be like, Gene, I need your help. All right, so he's gonna come over. Do I have it in the fridge? Let's see. Is there any eggplant Parmesan in here? I don't think so. All right, so Gene's gonna come over and he's going to emergency cook some eggplant Parmesan for us. All right, let's see. Scrambled eggs. There it is. All right, single serving. Go, 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 go. Gene, if you don't mind, meanwhile, we'll distract Michael. I said, meanwhile, we'll distract Michael because we need to prevent him from going home. Also, hello, Loria. Leoria just like walks right into our home and compliments its cleanliness. Thank you, thank you. We're doing our best here. I guess we could go ahead and get to know her. Get out of here, Garth! Freaking fox! So meanwhile, Leoria has come over. She loves the outdoors. Alright, and she's feeling a little bit fit. That's fine. Let's come and offer Michael help with errands while he admires our plants. That we do have a bug problem. I'm working on it. But let's see if he has anything that would give us a livestock upgrade. An assortment of food, livestock clothing. So Mushroom Madness, I love them. You seem like a lover of the natural world. Why don't you stick around? I can show you some of what I know. So we get an assortment of produce, flowers, mushrooms, fertilizers, and a piece of animal clothing for helping him with that. Or we could go ahead, second nature. There's a lot of nature out there, and try as I might, I can't keep an eye on all of it. I wouldn't mind having a second set of hands from time to time. Something between a friend and a business partner, you know? That could be you. An assortment of fruit and wool and a piece of animal clothing. Let's go for Mushroom Madness first, because I think we have a ton of mushrooms. So we can probably complete that immediately. Ah, yes, I knew I could count on you. Let's take a journey, you and I. I need you to get me some choco berries and spicy mushrooms so I can make you a special mash. It might taste a bit odd, but I think you'll find it gives you real insight into some of the creatures around here. Enough talk. Let's do the mash. The mushroom mash. Oh my gosh. All right, so deliver 3 choco berries and eat mushroom mash. Well, lucky for you, friend. Do I happen to have 3 choco berries? Also, I guess we should go ahead and maybe plant some choco berries, because this man seems kind of obsessed with them. Let's see, choco berries, choco berries. Somewhere in here. Oh, do I only have 1 choco berry left? Jeez, alright, I'm putting that down there to go ahead and plant later. So that, now that's done. So let's see. Deliver 6 spicy mushrooms to the mushroom, or to the mushroom keeper. Huh? To the critter keeper. All right. Do I have 6 spicy mushrooms? I do. Good job, Fern. I'm so proud of you. Collecting all of those random plants and keeping them in my pockets does indeed have its perks. Yes. All right. And now she has the eggplant parmesan. Meanwhile, I'm gonna let Jean just like. This is not normal for him to clean up, but we'll let him clean up because he does want to make it nice for, you know, guests to come over. All right, 6 spicy mushrooms. What do you think about that? If I give these berries and mushrooms a bit of a mash, we'll have a concoction that's sure to twist your taste buds. Here, give this a taste. All right, so eat mushroom mash. Okay, there's the mushroom mash. Let's go ahead and eat it and see what happens. I'm a little curious about this. Toby! Oh my gosh. No, maybe that was Jean making a mess. Okay. So, talk to a flock of birds while mashed. And meanwhile, do you want a coffee? Did you see him? Just walking up and he's like, okay, I would like a coffee. Okay, well, I guess we could go ahead and brew a cup of coffee for him. I'm a little nervous about that. I don't want Jean to drink it, but still. Alright, so we're eating the mushroom mash while thinking about our brother, Griffin, because that's probably something sneaky he might do. Okay, dazed from mushroom mash. That mash was like nothing else that Fern's eaten before, but she's feeling really seen by all the birds that are flitting to and fro. Okay. I'm slightly concerned that maybe we won't be able to find a flock of birds literally at midnight. How this is going to help us keep all of the like small creatures alive, I'm not sure, but this seems exceptionally fitting to have the creature keeper be like, no, 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 eat these weird mushrooms and then go talk to a flock of birds and really listen. So we have to wake them up. We have to wait until they wake up. Oh no. How are we gonna manage this? So do I know that recipe now? Stop eating it, Fern. Maybe I need to keep that. So that we can go ahead. Alright, I'm gonna save the rest of the mushroom mash, and I guess the creature keeper is telling us we have to wait until the morning for that, but let's give him share excitement. Ooh. That's because we have a famous celebrity in the house, but Fern doesn't usually think about Jean like that. Alright, let's see. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I saw 100 among 101 choices. I saw deliver single serving. There we go. So now Jean's got some delicious food ready. He's also very politely making a coffee. that I'm gonna make sure he's not going to drink. I just want him to put it down. And then I think Jane would go ahead and maybe just like have a pleasant conversation. There we go. Alright, so we delivered. Oh, yummers! It looks divine! Please accept this small token of my appreciation. They'll come in handy next time you prepare a meal. Now, if you excuse me, I've got something tasty, some tasty food to tuck into. Nice! So what did he give us? Let's see. So he gave us a bottle of milk and some bangers and mash. Alright, well, can I, like, put all of those into the fridge, maybe? Oh, please tell me. Okay, apparently you cannot put milk into the fridge. Which, like, you can hear confused Siri noises going on right now. Also, what is these? I think we've got some eggs and some other things. Okay, so I actually need to get my little sheet out for Fern's challenges as a civic designer for Hinford on Bagley. And now we have completed another town errand! Just 8 left to go! Yay! Also, she's feeling super flirty. And Toby wants to play. But we have to save the bunnies! Alright, let's see. Offer to help with errands again. Storing 1.5 million mushrooms. Let's see. Come on, please! Are there really no more things that I can do to, like, earn these animal upgrades? Okay, let's try this one. An assortment of fruit, wool, and a piece of animal clothing. Well, chatter, chatter, pitter, patter. The bunnies run to and fro. Oh, my heart just swells when I think about the sweet conversations I've had with my rabbit friends. But it can be so difficult getting them to slow down and say hello. I promise it's worth the effort, though. Just scrunch up your face and try your best at wiggling your nose, and you'll be able to commune with these sweet buns in no time. Alright, so we need to converse with 2 rabbits and talk to birds while mashed. I don't know what else I expected from you, sir, but this seems pretty on point. Alright, it's getting late, so let's actually go ahead and we will send home everybody. Let's thank him for his service, I suppose. Like, let's just be thankful. And then I think that our girl Leoria here just came over because she's, like, gossipy and saw that stuff was happening while she was out on a walk. And then otherwise, oh, let's tell her to pursue her dream job, to be like, don't you have somewhere to be? And then otherwise, let's go ahead and say goodnight to everybody. Alright, what are you doing, dude? Did he literally just take out the bangers and mash? He literally just took out... I don't feel like I know you well enough to be having this conversation. For crying out loud. Then why are you at my house, like, doing push-ups? Good night. Alright, let's send everybody home. Because that's just absolutely silly and ridiculous. Make funny faces from being cheerful. We'll put away all of the stuff that our guest got out. Honestly, these people. And then, let's see. Now's, with bunny issues and not being promoted, probably not the time to talk about kids. So I'm actually just going to let these 2 go to bed, and then we will greet Fern in the morning in just a minute to go ahead and talk to a bunch of birds while mushroom mashed. All right, and we are here on this very rainy day. I'm really hoping that eating the mushroom mash, yes, that one little bite of mushroom mash that we saved actually made it so we can go ahead and we can now converse with the birds. Also, Fern is already making the world a better place by adding in a log bench to go ahead and sit down on. I love that we're going to utilize her civic designer career as a way to go ahead and just use the tool guide to make everything as convenient and wonderful and interactive as possible in like all of the world. Because I thought, how ridiculous is it to spend like 2 hours of her coming over here to eat at this bench when we could just put a log next to the birds, which is so much simpler. So we went ahead and spent some of our own money, which is part of, I think, the civic designer sacrifice, to go ahead and buy a log bench back on our home lot, and then I just plunked it down over here. Also, last night we took the advice of the creature keeper and we added so many lights, you guys. We added some little lamps over here that I shrunk down so they look like adorable little retrofitted, like, abandoned streetlights that Jean and Fern totally got because, you know, they're about reduce, reusing, recycling. And we surrounded surrounded the chicken coop with a perimeter of lights, which lights up this place so bright at night that I now can actually tell when we have a fox coming towards our chickens. So I'm feeling so reassured that we'll be able to take good care of them. I'm so excited to go ahead and try to upgrade that and add that extra layer of challenge onto Fern trying to make all these roses so she can tell Jean she loves him. It's going to make us blast through the 10 town errands she needs to do in no time. But for now, we need to talk and really listen to the birds now that while we are eating this like mushroom mash. You can ask the creature keeper for more mushroom mash. Okay. If we need. So let's see. Better do it before the effects of the mash wear off. Yes, we did it! Admit to hearing the birds to the creature keeper. We're not a monolith. There are nice cats and mean birds, but chickens. All chickens are pretty or petty. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if we can discover the gift preferences. Oh, which reminds me, we actually do have that country caretaker. Yes, we do actually have that country caretaker thing that we're supposed to be working on with wild rabbits. Oh my goodness, so we probably should work on that too. I'm gonna swap over to that whilst we're working with all of our animals and while we're working with like the wild birds and things. Let's give a gift. So they don't like drinks, they don't like cross stitch. Let's give produce. Do you guys want some delicious blackberries? All right, let's see if the birds like blackberries. Oh, cute! They love that. It's their favorite gift. Okay, if we continue offering that kind of gift, we will be fast friends in no time, which I love. So they love the produce. Got it. Take a gift. Oh, the wild bird flock is giving us a gift now. Oh, that's so cute. An animal party treat. Okay, that's adorable. I'm really happy we got to go ahead and talk and really listen to the flock of wild birds. And now we have a friendship building up with them. Home, moss nest, age, young adult. We've befriended the flock of wild birds. We can now purchase a home for the wild birds. Yes! I'm always cold. I wish I had one of those, what do you call them? Oh yeah, sweaters. Oh my gosh, a bird in a sweater would be so cute. So they love produce. And then can I ask for garden help? Will that like happen now? Garden help enabled. They'll be delighted to eat any bugs infesting nearby plants. Yes! The more musically gifted of the members will sing to oversized crops to help them grow too. Okay, so that was totally worth the creature keeper's help. I wonder if he was kind of like telling us in his own way that you need to help the whole forest and not just a part of it. Meanwhile, let's come back over here and back at home, we'll add in the flock of wild birds outside item. Let's see if I can find it. Dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. There it is! We finally unlocked it. I'm so happy about that. Unlocked by befriending a flock of wild birds. A flock of wild birds fluttered through the forest to make this their home. They are amiable to receiving gifts and may offer gifts in return. They are happy to devour plant-eating insects or to sing to oversized crops as a favor to their friends. They are majestic little creatures, but hard to tell apart as individuals. Alright, that's so cute. And it looks like you can get like 3 different colors. So let's put the birds over on this side, I think. Because I think it'd be so cute to have them just constantly outside of the kitchen window. And that'll be an easy spot to go ahead and visit on our way like back home. So now we can tell the creature keeper about that. Let's have Fern actually jog home. Nice. And we can talk to the bunny. We do have Prince Kiel here, who is an adult. We'll come and talk to him. And then we'll sprinkle some more feed down or feed our chickens. Oh, look, and another one of our bunnies, Night Thistle the Elder, is helping. Look, the flock of wild birds is singing. Oh my gosh, they were singing to our oversized crops. That was so cool. And I wonder if they can't affect, I wonder if like our plants are in these like automatic things, if they won't be able to actually help us out with the bugs. That does beg some questions, doesn't it? Because I don't know if they can reach these, or if the plants. Where are you going, Fern? Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Fern, come back over here. come back over here and come talk to this bunny really quickly. All right, there we go. And then we'll be able to call the creature keeper at some point and be like, all right, we have visited with the wild animals. Interesting. I'm gonna try moving these off of, just for a second, just to see what happens. Off of being over here. Look at that, sure enough, now there's no problem with the bugs. Okay. The hydroponic planter, I'm going to put into our inventory for now, because if as soon as I put these down, then the birds eat all of the bugs. Interesting. All right, well, let me put down a couple more of, good to know, a couple more of these oversized pieces, and then we can just sprinkle our flowers in here in a big, nice, beautiful mess. And sprinkle these guys over here. And look at that, now we don't have any problem at all with the bugs. Oh, we need to keep them out of the big fancy planters because they scare the— wait, no, the bugs are back! All right, well, we'll see if this happens. If the birds come for this, I guess I could just go ahead and like work with any planter then. All right, whatever. All right, so there's Prince Kiel. We'll discuss the dangers of dust bunnies, and let's see if we can find another bunny real fast. Let's see. Call befriended rabbit out. Let's see if we can call another bunny out to say good morning to them. And that will complete working with some of our wild rabbits. Alright, how are we doing? Anybody? Oh! It's Night Bluebell! Oh, it's been so long since we've seen you, Night Bluebell. Here, have a— I'm sure I have a berry for you somewhere. Alright, give me just a second. Alright, blackberry. Let's see what Night Bluebell might have as a gift, and then let's talk about gardening. And that will have conversed with 2 rabbits. There we go. So cute. A little birdie just told me that Fern has unlocked the bird cross-stitch pattern. Night Bluebell, thank you for the inspiration. Alright, now we've completed that, and we need to give the rabbit report and admit to hearing the birds to the creature keeper. And slowly and surely, friends, maybe we're getting to the point where the creature keeper will be able to tell us how to keep our chickens safe and alive. But until then, let's also go ahead and collect some eggs and like scatter some feed to make sure we take good care of them. Because we need to install that Fox Begarin alarm so that Fern can take her mind away from protecting her precious chickens and all the bunnies and back to romance, if you ask me. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this big adventure. If you guys could, do please— oh, and meanwhile Gene is researching roses all on his own. That's kind of adorable if you ask me. And we'll also go ahead, and he's starting to really want to like clean up the house and make sure everything is nice and tidy. Fern's getting orange eggs, very lovely. Oh my goodness. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for our wonderful little Sims. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.